about flowers, and we're going to talk for a moment about how we can have these, what I call plus sign flower, cardinal petals. So this is my petals on the cardinals. So straight down, straight up, straight out, down, out, up, out. And so on the cardinal directions, the poi is an extension of my arm. You can also do flowers like this, where on the cardinal directions, the poi is up my arm, or down my arm, so to speak. So it's inverted at the cardinals. So when my arm is pointing down, my poi is up. When my arm is up, my poi is down. My arm's on the horizon, the poi. So the poi is always at my shoulder on the cardinals. These are both important. They're both useful. And one of the important things is how they go together. So for instance, okay, check this out. Look at my yellow poi. That's the one in my right hand. And notice it's extended on the cardinals. Up, out, down, out, up, out, down, out, up, out, down, out. But my hands are moving together. So here's the thing. If the poi are split time, that means when one poi is straight up, the other poi is straight down. So when my hands are at the top, my right poi is going to be pointing straight up, my left poi straight down. That means my right poi is doing a typical extended on the cardinal, like a plus sign flower. My left poi is going to do a X-shaped flower, right? So the petals are in between the cardinals. That is the only, if ever you're moving a buzzsaw through a flower, that has to happen if you're split time, right? You can't have them both making pluses. To be both pluses, they have to move like this, both up, out, down, out, up, out, down. But that's not as pretty, most people would say. So that's kind of the secret to understanding patterns like this, or one of the ways of making them better and understanding them, is to realize that when you do this, you're combining the two types of flowers. So if you can't do both those kinds of flowers, that could be holding you back. Look closer. Also hitting your arm could be holding you back. So it's really worth practicing both. Now it's funny because I actually when I first was learning flowers, I learned them. I kind of imagined like the swooshing noise it made as it passed my shoulder or my ear, and I would go swish, 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 swish. So that's how I started doing anti-spin with this kind of flower, right? The X-shaped flower. It was actually when I was hanging out with Utah in Japan, I saw that he was making flowers this way.
Sorry.
Yeah. And that was when I realized you could do it either way. Thank you, Utah. And then it was later that I realized, hey, if we're, two people are each doing one, they go together. So it makes your own moves better. It also opens up all kinds of partner poi possibilities. So make sure you're doing that. Remember, you can do out in the cardinals, and swish, 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 swish in the cardinals. And if you're good at that, both hands, all directions, cool stuff will fall into place.